Oh, you thought I was a simp, huh? Bitch. Found out a nigga been a pimp, huh? Bitch. Oh, you late this month on rent, huh?
BBL gone wrong.
She's so cute. She's ready.
Fatal procedure in plastic surgery, the BBL.
Why? What? You're tucking your waist in to make your hips bigger?
Well, it's the buttock part. So you take liposuction from one part of the abdomen, or the one part of the body, you clean it up, and you inject it into the buttock. Here's the problem. There's little short blood vessels in the buttock that are kind of wide but short. They lead directly to the main vein that leads back to your heart. Remember, it's done blindly, so if you inject fat into one of those veins, and it gets into the vena cava, the main vein going to your heart, and it goes to your right heart, to your lungs, dead.
What?
Can't
lay sideways. Straight. Listen to me. You have to get
It hurts so bad. I can't.
I know it does.
I'd rather lay the other way.
You cannot. She just said a blood clot can go to your heart and you can die if you lay any other way.
And you gotta walk every
It's an hour. I can't.
No, you cannot.
Listen to me. We can't stay.
Okay, let's go.
But you
Put
have
your
to
legs
lay
down.
straight.
And lay straight. You can do it. Go ahead, Devin. You got to crawl in on the
Straight.
other
You got
side.
it, Mama. You okay?
Okay, let's go.
Drive slow.
Come on, I gotta get
We're about to go
this
get you
medication to
medicine
the
right now, okay?
I need medicine. I can't take
We're
this.
about to go get it right now, okay?
You have to lay down.
like this for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, please.
I'm getting back to you.
Okay, let's get to the
I can't breathe.
Going on this side.
No!
Be still.
Help me! Help me!
What if I told you one of the most popular beauty surgeries in the world is also one of the deadliest? Not exaggerated, not clickbait. We're talking about the BBL, a procedure so risky that people have actually lost their lives trying to achieve a perfect body, and yet millions are still signing up. Today, we're exposing the truth behind BBLs, the risks, the regrets, the stories they don't tell you.
BBL stands for Brazilian butt lift and is performed by plastic surgeons. A Brazilian butt lift is a gluteal fat grafting treatment that enhances buttock volume and projection, as well as overall shape and symmetry, but using excess fat removed from other parts of the body.
First of all, a lot of people be scrounging up their pennies to get a damn BBL because they want to follow the damn trend, not knowing a lot of people who get BBLs and get surgery get it multiple times. Ask any girl who has had a BBL. One of the lit girls, whatever, ask these girls how many BBLs they've had. When people told me, move Orion, when people told me, oh yeah, a lot of people get multiple times, I was like, no, I'll never get another one, like blah, blah, blah. You have to, because your first results, most of the time what these doctors don't tell you, you're probably not going to get the results you want, especially when you're built like a fridge. A lot of y'all go and get these BBLs and you're built like a fridge and you think that these doctors are going to be able to sculpt you into your dream body. It's not realistic. You're going to have to get 2 rounds, 3 rounds.
I'm Tommy. I'm 33 years old. I had silicone removed from my butt to save my life, and now you can see my butt from the front. When I work out, I put a girdle that pulls up all the skin from the front. Then I put padded panties, and that fills up those dents that I have on the side. Over all of that, I put compression shorts so that I tuck in any scars that I have, and then I put my regular shorts over that. That's like 4 or 5 layers that I'm wearing every day. I started dancing when I was in high school. I would say I was about 23 when I noticed that all of the other dancers, they all had big butts, and they were making a lot more money than me. My girlfriend was getting silicone injections in her butt by this lady that would fly in from Florida. She was a retired nurse. We met at a nice hotel. I laid down on the bed. She pulled out a huge needle, and she had like red Kegger cups that she was like filling up with stuff.
So if there's one surgery that I could not have, rewind time and not have, would definitely be a BBL. I wasn't even booked in to have a BBL. I was booked in to have liposuction, and then I was like, do you want to stick that? Don't get rid of it. Stick that in my butt cheeks. I did ask for a natural burn. I said I don't want anybody to notice that I've had it done. And after surgery, I'd put about a stone on. So they don't tell you, like the fat don't then go to the places you've had lipo, it then goes to your ass. So it just got bigger and bigger. So I had to lose a stone, so my bum did not look big, really. I think it's in more proportion now because I've lost a stone. But still, yeah, they don't tell you after you had BBL, you're not in control of it, so you don't know how big it's going to be. And if you put weight on, it just goes straight there. It fluffs the first year anyway, regardless if you put weight on or not, it fluffs. So they'll put it in, it feels firm, and then it fluffs, which I just mean, it's a term they call it gets bigger. So yeah, in a few years, I'm going to have it taken out because my next big birthday is 50. I don't really walking around wearing a pair of leggings and everyone's like staring at your ass. It's just not a vibe I'm going for. And I don't like being looked at anyway.
Imagine that gigantic buttocks at 50 or 60. It might look a certain way when you're 28 or 32 with the thin waist, but at 50 or 60, I'm telling you, it does not look good.
I have a little sister who got a BBL and regrets it. When I say I thought my sister was gonna die, there were so many women walking with canes. My sister just passed out. There's blood everywhere. I called the emergency room. They're like, yeah, okay, so. They literally acted like, next burger. Oh my God. But these are people's bodies. Y'all don't understand. It's one of the most risky operations that you could ever do. It's so dangerous. Every single spot her body was hurting, my body started to get sore. Oof. That whole experience was just like, for a trend?
For society. For validation. For validation.
At least wait until it's a decision for you.
A BBL isn't just about getting curves. It's a serious surgical procedure. Fat is taken from parts of your body, like your stomach, back, or thighs, and then injected into your buttocks. Sounds simple, right? But here's what they don't tell you. If that fat is injected too deep, it can enter your bloodstream. And when that happens, it can travel to your lungs and block oxygen. That's called a fat embolism, and it can kill in minutes.
My ass was literally shaped like a Dorito. It went viral. I don't know if you guys seen it, but you could probably Google it. It literally looks like this. But so I got botched, tried to get it fixed. It did not work. I had to wait a whole year. I was like so depressed because I looked horrendous.
Cause you posted recently like, don't get your body done.
Yeah.
Do you believe that, or do you do you regret getting your body done? Do you?
I mean, it's tricky for me because it's like I like having my body done, but as much trauma that it has brought me, it really it
wasn't worth it.
No, it hasn't been worth it. It's just been so much. I think I like bumped my butt cheek on something and it like got hella swollen and red, and I thought that I was like had an infection in my butt cheek. I called my mom crying my eyes out. I'm so sick of this. Like, I can't keep dealing with this. Like, I just want this shit gone. Like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I never can like be happy, but it's like I'm not doing these things because I'm like, oh, I want a bigger butt and a smaller waist. I'm just trying to fix the damn original problem from 3 years ago. Scary. And then also on top of it, just getting a BBL in general is so dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
It's so dangerous. And then I feel like with my revision, I literally felt like I was going to die on the 5th day. I told my mom I really felt like I was going to die. If I could go back in time, I would work.
What's good? What's good? What is good? Tony, salute, salute. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. It's correct. Yes, sir. Wish I could play the BBL Drizzy song on here, but we monetized. I can't play the BBL Drizzy song. Oh man. Hope everybody doing well today, man. Being productive, you know. Keeping it as P as can be, you know. But yeah, man. Video was kind of lengthy. I tried to, shorten it up because that shit was like over 10 minutes long. I was like, God damn, anybody trying to hear these bitches talk about this shit this fucking long. But anyway, hey man, this shit, I didn't know. I'm just put it like this, y'all. I deal with a lot of women, you know what I mean? Different walks of life. Had my own, you know what I'm saying, like old coworker of mine, we used to do content and shit like that. And Um, she had a bad BBL experience. You know what I mean? She had complications. Matter of fact, while she was in DR, y'all, I think, what is it called? I think it's called the recovery house. She was in the recovery house or some shit with like after surgery, you know, you go to the recovery house. Oh, excuse me. You go to recovery house, right? And they basically, I guess, take care of you and, you know, change your bandages, you know, nurse you, you know, basically you stay there for whatever, however long. And then once you healed, I guess, properly, or you healing, you know, I guess to the doctor's liking, then, you know, you could go ahead and put your faja on and get your ass on the plane and go back home. It's so while she was there, yeah, the girl that was in the room with her, she died. I'm like, what the fuck? And like, I talked to the girl. That's what freaked me out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Customer coworker out because she just dipped. Like, you know, everybody was trying to, you know, talk her out of this shit. Like, bitch, don't do that shit. You tripping. I ain't gonna do it. Then the motherfucker just went ahead and she just snuck over there and shit, got this shit done. You know what I'm saying? But so I went on her ass like, bitch, you dumb as shit. Like, why the fuck you in a foreign country by yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, you tripping. They could have killed your ass and took your organs and shit. You just been missing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the girl that I guess originally was in the room with her at the recovery house, she died. You know, she ain't make it due to complications of the surgery. And it's normal. That's what threw me off, is like, you know, how normal this shit is. Like, and it's like, this is crazy, because it's like, it's no way in hell that these women are getting these BBLs, right? And it's no way that the doctors, you know, just it's too much. If you look up the shit, right, you do any type of research, you think about getting one, you want to do some research and shit like that, it's too much information out here that should deter you from being like, you know what, it ain't worth it. You know what I mean? I've seen, even if you don't know shit about it, right? If you travel, you know what I mean? Especially like Florida, certain countries, right? You gotta have a layover. International flights, you know, you gotta have a layover. So like Miami Airport, Orlando. Oh, excuse me, you see a lot of fajas. You see a whole lot of fajas, right? There be fajas everywhere. I've seen him get on the plane, y'all. I think this is my last trip to DI. I'm just being honest with y'all, right? I think it was my last trip to DI. Going and coming. Going and coming, y'all. It wasn't that many, like, so I don't know if they was having, because you know, this the thing with this BBL shit, man. It's gotten so out of hand. Like, it's like, first off, I want to say this. I did some research, right? And BBLs originally, that procedure originally was meant for men. men who want to transition into a woman, right? That's who the procedure was originally meant for, right? Not women, but men trying to transition it into a woman. So that's for one, right? Which, of course, you got way more women that are getting this procedure done than men that are transitioning, right? So this shit has become an epidemic, right? It's to the point where, yeah, Tony, I did some research for this live, bro, and I had already knew about, like I said, I know certain females, from the past that have got it done. I know a couple personally that got it done. I actually saw their healing process. Like one of them wanted me to take the tube. They had a tube wrapped around on her because she got the whole 360 joint. So where they basically just cut you all the way around like some fucking saw shit. You know what I'm saying? Some Silence of the Lambs. You know what I'm saying? It puts the lotion on the skin, else gets the hose again type shit, and just cut the all the way around. They cut your waist all the way around and pull all your skin. I said, what the fuck? Because it's one thing, you know what I'm saying, to have somebody tell you how the procedure's done, or to, you know what I'm saying, watch a video of some shit of it being done. You know what I'm saying? They're like a slaughterhouse. But to actually physically know somebody that got it done, and they standing in front of you naked, and you can touch them, and you can see the swelling and the stitching, and oh my God, the shit is disgusting. It stink. You know what I'm saying? Like my coworker, her shit got infected because she didn't. These bitches don't do what they supposed to do. They never do what the fuck they supposed. They don't fucking listen. They hard-headed as fuck. There's certain things that they supposed to do to keep up with it. Mad Doctor, what's good? Salute. It's certain shit that they supposed to do to keep up with the BBL, right? Depending on what, because we call it a BBL, right? But it's different levels. You know what I'm saying? Some girls, they just get lipo, right? Where they just suck the fat out their back, and their stomach and shit, and they shoot it in their ass. Now you heard in the video, right, where the doctor was saying that, you got certain nerves in your glutes or in your butt, right, that go straight to your lungs and your heart. So I'm like, this shit is crazy, and what he's saying isn't a lie. Like, it's women that have lost their life, right, due to complications from the surgery, right? And we know how the medical field is. Malpractice suits happen all the fucking time, but it's different with a BBL, right? Because you got to sign consent forms and a whole bunch of other shit, especially if you go on a lot of these girls, they go overseas to get this shit done because it's cheaper, right? And it's not as, you don't have all the US, in the US you have all these, it's legalities, right, in the States, right? Because ain't nobody trying to get sued. But you can go overseas because they like, shit, something happened to you, we can get rid of you. We could just make up a story, whatever. Or she died. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. They could just come up with some shit. Take your organs, sell them on the black market, keep it fucking moving. But a lot of these girls don't realize when you get these implants, right? These butt injections, whether you get the fat transfer, whether you get the implants, right? The butt implants, the breast implants, you just get a tummy tuck with whatever you're cutting, and you're altering your body, right? So there's certain medications that you have to take. There's certain procedures and checkups that you have to have, right? And you have to do these things, right? And if you don't, there's consequences. So, for example, there's women, right? I'm gonna try to use women that we all can identify, right? That we know. So if you think about it, I'm gonna use Nicki Minaj, for instance. This bitch's ass has never been the same her entire career, right? It went from flat. She ain't had no ass when she first started out. A lot of people forgot about that. But she ain't had no ass, no titties, no eyebrows. People forgot about that. Shout out to Fendi too, man. Shout out to Fendi, man. Real nigga. I got a chance to meet Fendi before. This was years ago. When I was running the streets. But and Fendi is actually to this day still making money off Nicki Minaj. She's still under contract with this nigga. But anyway, Nicki is a good example, Nicki Minaj, because I remember her from the I forgot the name of his magazine, but he had a DVD too. I can't remember the name of the DVD, right? But she was signed to him. This was way before Young Money, way before anybody knew who she was. She was on TV, any of that shit, right? She ain't had no ass, she ain't had no titties, she ain't no eyebrow. The bitch was whack as shit. Bumps on her face, shit. The bitch ain't, you wouldn't take a second look at that motherfucker, right? So when she say she a Barbie, she literally means that, y'all. She is full plastic. Like, that bitch is the fakest motherfucker in the industry. Like, everything fake. So if you look at Nicki Minaj for an example, right? This is what I'm trying to get, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers to realize. This bitch is a millionaire. Now, she wasn't a millionaire, I don't think, at the time when she first got the surgery, but she had bread, right? So basically what I'm saying is she could afford the procedures and the checkup, all the things that needed to be done, and however much it cost, she could afford it, and she had the resources, right? And even with that, being in that position, she still had to go through the process, right? The healing process, the pain, the faja, you know what I'm saying? You can't bend over, you can't do this, you gotta lay it there. She had to go through the whole process, right? And even with all that, getting the checkups, getting it redone and all that stuff, shit, the shit still, it looked good for a period of time, right? And then after a while, what happened? She had to go back and give it. She said, I think she said it in one of her songs. Yeah, it's finally solved. I guess them ass shots wore off. It's like, yeah, bitch, because your ass, your butt went from being big, like round and just fat, to like just big and just hard. It's just a big brick butt. You know what I'm saying? The shit don't jiggle, it don't move, it don't look natural. Like, you just got a big ass, right? So I guess over time, you know, because you got to think about it. They're taking fat from your stomach, visceral fat from your stomach and your back, right? Your sides, your lats and shit, love handles, and they're sucking it out. And then they're shooting it back in your body, in your ass. Now, your ass fat, okay, male or female, the fat that's in your ass is totally different fat that's in your fucking stomach. You can touch your butt and then touch your stomach, or touch your arm back, so your back fat, whatever. You can feel it. It feels like different. It feels different. It's a different feeling, right? It's a different consistency of fat. You got to think, you sit on your ass. You don't sit on your stomach. You might lay on your stomach, but you don't sit on your stomach. So by taking fat from one location and putting it somewhere else, what are you really doing? This is why when they first get it done, you know what I'm saying, it'll look good or it'll look decent. Then once they start healing, the swelling go away. And you know, after about a year or two, you know what I'm saying, and it's had time to actually do what it's going to do, it don't look the same. Then over time, you know what I'm saying, depending on how active the bitch is, if she was getting the right, you know, you're supposed to get massages, and it's a whole process to this shit. But my whole thing is, you got young girls, right? You got young girls who are seeing this shit, right? They're seeing they mothers get these BBLs. They seeing they aunts get these BBLs. They seeing all the celebrities and the you know, the actors and the entertainers and musicians and shit getting surgery. So what you think this doing to them little girls' heads in their mind? They like, oh, okay, well, shit. Everybody else doing it. They getting all this attention from men. I want attention from men. I want to be admired and viewed as being beautiful and make millions of dollars. And so in their mind, okay, my butt isn't good enough, right? So you got little 8, 9, 10-year-old little girls talking about BBLs. They're gonna get a BBL when they get older. Little ass can't even spell, you know what I'm saying? Can barely fucking read, but you talking about a fucking BBL. So my point is it over? Like, is it? In my opinion, I think it's reached its climax because the landscape has changed, right? It's and it's us men, right? And this is why I say we have to stop simping, right? Because if we weren't glorifying this shit, if we weren't so amazed, and it really, I ain't gonna say we was glorifying it, right? We were just amazed. If niggas really be honest, we was just amazed by like what the fuck? Because it's like when it first, like, for me, I didn't really see BBLs in person or like experience a BBL until like I say like the mid-late 2000s, right? Like 20, I say like 08, between 08, 2010, around that time, right? For me. Other people might have seen it before that, after that, whatever. But for me, that it was around that time frame, right? And it was just amazing. It was just like, what the fuck? Because I didn't know what, because I'm like, because it would throw you off. Because it's like, as a man, right? You done seen fat asses before, but it's like, this is like a super fat ass, but it's too perfect. It's like, this shit fat, is round, is plump, but it's like, but it don't match. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I done seen some naturally built big booty women, right? Like they look like they got a BBL, but it's they real ass. But you can still tell like it's proportionate. You know what I'm saying? But like with the BBLs, you got bitches walking around here looking like ants. You know what I'm saying? And just like little stick legs, this big fat donkey ass, and it's like, what the fuck was you thinking, bitch? Why did you do that to yourself? So I think it was more so on some fetish type shit, or just something like, because we ain't never seen no shit like that before. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was more so like a fetish or a fantasy type thing at first. But then, I mean, after a while, it just got ridiculous. Just like with everything we do, we got to go overboard. And it just got ridiculous. It's like, what the bitches, you couldn't just get your ass done and it looked natural. And you know what I'm saying? Then because at first it was mainly like the strippers and shit, right? You know, they was getting the BBLs and stuff, which I don't agree with it, but I get it. If you're a little hood bitch, you trying to make some money, you stripping in the club, whatever. Of course, all the big booty bitches going to outshine you because they got ass. So everybody going to be on them. They going to make all the money. So the little booty bitches they got to get the scraps, right? You got kids to feed, you got mouths to feed, you got rent to pay too. So they stack their bread, or they take their income tax return, and they go ahead and get surgery, right? They be out of commission for a while, but when they come back, that ass sitting right. So then now they getting attention. You know what I'm saying? Now they getting more money. Now they the headliner. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody coming to see them at the club. Now they doing, you know, shows and you know what I'm saying? Now the money rolling in. So if you seeing that, right? If you in the club and you seeing that, maybe you already thinking about getting the BBL. And it's bitches that's in the club that you work at that I got the BBL. You see they body, you see the money they get now, the results they got, right? You see how they up off the BBL. What you think that's gonna do? That's gonna make them want to go get the shit done. Even with them hearing the horror stories of motherfuckers losing their life and dying on the operating table and all this other shit, they don't give a fuck. It's still worth it. I'ma do it. You should see these goofy ass bitches. You be at the airport, man. If you travel, you know what I'm talking about. These bitches be goofy as hell. You see these motherfuckers at the airport crying, walking all bent the fuck over. I didn't even know you could do this shit. On my last flight back from DI, they had, I think it was 4 of them. Cause I was wondering what the fuck was taking so long. and it was like all this commotion like towards the front of the like the middle part and the front of the plane. I'm like, what the fuck? Cause I'm like way in the back. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Why we ain't taking off yet and shit? And they keep, you know, oh, we're having, you know, something they came over in the conversation and shit. So I'm looking down the aisles and shit, and they trying to get the bitch like situated, cause she, you know, when you had a surgery, you can't just sit down like regular how you sit in the seat and shit. So these motherfuckers was on their knees, y'all. I didn't even know you could fly like that. They was on their knees, right? Like bent over, like they praying, like Muslims, like praying. They bent over on their knees in front of the seat and like with their face and elbow and shit, like in the fucking seat. And that's how they had to fly, because they couldn't. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. And you'll see them in the airport in the wheelchairs and shit. The motherfuckers with them around, they crying and whining and shit. They got the fire on. They all, man, this shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy. Yeah, man, doctor. Look, these youngest, they off the hook, bro. Havoc, what's good? They off the hook, man, doctor. Cause man, and they was doing that when I was down in North Carolina. It was at first, no, it wasn't the underwears. They looked like underwears. They was like them what they call them? We used to call them booty shorts. I think they call them tights. They look like leggings, but the shorts, like the biker shorts, tights and shit. But for real, they booty shorts, right? Because they get them too small, and then they like hike them up in their ass, you know, so the butt cheeks hanging out the bottom and shit. And then they had like a hoodie or something on, you know. And when they, you know, I don't know how they get out of the house like that. I guess they like pull the hoodie down or whatever. And once they get out of the house, they lift the hoodie up or whatever, show their butt. I don't know, because I'm like, I be seeing, and it used to throw me off, y'all, because I used to see girls like the young girls. I'm like, why the fuck this little girl out here with her ass out like that, right? And then sometimes I'd be at the like at Sheets at the gas station or something, right? And I see a little young joint pull up with her dad. I'm assuming it's her father. And she got her ass out. She half naked. And I'm like, and I'm just looking at the father like, and he looked simp, just goofy as hell, just da 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 da. And I'm like, motherfucker, it's one thing for your daughter to sneak out the house with some shit on, you know what I'm saying? But for her to be with you and she dressed like a hoe, that's fucking crazy to me. Like, it's no way in hell my daughter would be out in public looking like that. Damn sure ain't gonna be with me looking like that. That's crazy. But that's the world we live in, y'all. That's the world we live in. They hurting, man, doctor. They hurting, man. They need that money. They broke. The DEI ain't hitting. Shit, all these motherfuckers done lost their stamps and their benefits and shit. They trying to get back. The clubs ain't just, I don't know if y'all be into that, you know what I'm saying, that type world and shit, but hey, them clubs be dry as hell. Ain't nobody in the motherfucking club. Man, you might as well say we in a recession. This inflation. Ain't nobody throwing no money. Shit, niggas ain't got shit to throw. Throw some IOUs in that motherfucker. Yeah, I gladly pay you Thursday for a lap dance today. Oh shit. What you made? What's up with the girl to the left? Quick, nigga. She had a bad. It's a botched BBL. That's what that is. It's a botched BBL. What am I talking about, Quick? What I've been talking about? These BBLs is killing them. Yeah. Look, AI don't always, you know what I'm saying? AI fuck up sometimes too. Gave her a botched BBL. But That ain't her leg. That's her ass. That's how much they messed her ass up. That ain't her leg. That's ass. She got ass in the back and in the front. She got two asses. A double up. Hit her from the front and the back. Damn, man. Doctor said 20 years old with 3 babies. Hey, man. They don't be playing. They don't be playing, man. They be getting in early. But them be the ones, man, doctor. Them be the ones that be getting the BBL. I be trying to figure out what, I'm like, but this the thing though, man, doc. What tripped me out is these young girls, this BBL shit ain't cheap, right? Even if you go overseas. All right, for instance, my coworker that got it done, I think in total, the surgery, the flight, the recovery house, basically everything in total, I think she paid around like $8,000, right? And the bitch don't really look much different. Like when I look at her body, when she was done healing and all that, like she don't look like $8,000. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bitch, I'm trying to see where your money went and I ain't seeing it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I see it. I see the scars, but it's like, you don't, like $8,000 and this is the result. It's like, so I don't know, but it's like it's to be these young girls. It be these young girls, y'all, and they be coming up with this bread, and it's like, bitch, you can come up with 8 bands to get your body done, but you can't come up with 8 bands to get a property, right? Make an investment. Like, it's so much you could do with that 8,000 to where you can double it, triple it, but you want to invest. And then, okay, even with that, let's say you do get the BBL, you spend 8 bands, 10 bands on the BBL, cool. It's still an investment, right? If you have a plan, all right, I'm about to use this new body to make this money back and some. These bitches don't even be doing that. But it's to the point now where it's like, that shit don't even, like, it's gone to the point, y'all, where that shit don't even appeal to niggas no more. Like, it's rare now that you hear dudes talking about BBL bitches and all this, because it's like it was a phase, right? And now it's just like, this is my thing. I can't speak for other men. I can only speak for myself, right? If you get a BBL, in my mind, bitch, you crazy. Something wrong with you mentally, right? For you to know that you could possibly die from having this procedure, it's not life-threatening. You don't need the procedure. It's not like you need this surgery, right? It's for vanity. It's for insecurity reasons or whatever, right? You trying to make some money. You don't like yourself, whatever, right? So you spending all this bread to get your body done, knowing that you could possibly lose your fucking life, knowing the pain and all the shit that you gonna have to go through, right? And you do that shit, and it's usually never just that. Usually they go back and get something else done, and you know what I'm saying? It becomes an obsession, right? So in my mind, if you the type of woman that would do something like that to her body, bitch, you sick. You got mental issues. So I never take you serious. And that's what these bitches don't realize. Like, no man will ever take you serious. No man of value will ever take you fucking serious. Yeah, you can get one of these little hood niggas that, you know, just want to fuck on you, but eventually they gonna get tired of you. You funky ass little BBL. And then have y'all seen these older bitches that, you know, beginning to, that's why I use Nicki Minaj and shit and a couple of these other bitches, because they 10 years plus with this shit, and that shit don't look right. It start to drop, it be saggy, it be like funny looking at the bottom, look like a little giblet, you know what I'm saying, at the bottom and shit. And they got, you know, the cellulite, the little dents and, you know, craters in their ass and shit. It's like, what the fuck happened to your butt, bitch? It's like, I don't know. It's like, you got to keep getting shit done to it. Like, it's not like it's just a one and done with this shit. Like, You got to get checkups. You got to get massages. You got to get, you know what I'm saying? You got to get shit done to keep up with it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why them joints be stinking. I don't know. But in my opinion, y'all, I think it's over with. I think it's over with. Exactly, Tony. I agree. And that's a good he said the man eater package. You summed it up, folks. I like that. I'm gonna go with that. The man eater package, because that's literally what it is. All the ones who get them BBLs, those be the gold diggers, those be the finesses, those be the scammers, those be the bitches that your mama told you stay away from. But that's what I mean, Tony, because they got mental illness. I could never trust a motherfucker that is willing to sacrifice their life, right, for vanity or for some attention. Like, bitch, you're willing to die for attention? Because that's really what you want. At the end of the day, you could say it's for you to try and make some money. At the end of the day, it's the attention comes before the money. Because the motherfucker got to see you and be attracted to that to break bread, right? So the ultimate goal is to get attention. So if you're willing to die to get attention, you're crazy. Something's wrong with you mentally. You ain't got it all. And you don't love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, you can never love me. So I be trying to tell these youngins, stop fucking with these crazy ass bitches, these BBL booty bitches. Like, I had a young nigga around the way, man. I felt so bad. This when I was ripping and running. I was down North Carolina. I was everywhere. Went home, you know, to visit and shit. Went back to DC and shit. This nigga, his mother had passed. He got the I forgot how it went. I think his mother passed. Hold on, y'all. This music fucking with me. So his mother passed, right? And she left him I think her house. And of course the insurance money, right? The life insurance money. So he had like a couple $100,000, right? Then a little while after that, his aunt passed. And she didn't have no children. So she left him her house and he was on her insurance policy. So this man had like 1.2, 1.5, some shit like that, $1 million. And this nigga like 18, 19 years old at the time, right? So just imagine when y'all was that age, 18, 19, if you had $1 million, you know what I'm saying, to play with, do whatever you want to do with, how you'd have fucked your life up with that, right? So I know if I was around, that shit wouldn't have went down the way it did. And I had words and a couple of them, it got physical when I came back home, because these was he a youngin', right? So they look up to us. Like my generation, we was considered the old heads, right? These were the younger niggas like coming up behind us and shit. So I always used to try to, you know, give them some game and, you know, try to keep them out of trouble and, you know what I'm saying, take your little ass and how the fuck you doing, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I left, of course, all the other, you know, my peer group, they ain't got the same morals and principles that I got, right? So, you know, that's a lot of money. They, this little nigga, so, yeah. So they finessing them and telling them shit, let me hold this, come on, man. So they going to the club, he throwing money in the club, and it just blowing the bread, right? So he get hooked up. I want y'all to go, I don't know if her handle is still the same, but I'm going to backhand this bitch when I see her. Her name is Barbie, right? They call her Barbie and shit. She used to strip. Now, I knew this bitch before he knew her, right? Because I used to work at Stadium Strip Club in DC. It's a nightclub, but you know, they got strippers in there and shit. So this is like when they first opened up, right? I worked there for about, I don't know, probably like 2 months. But I think her handle used to be Bambi 202, right? Now, she a pretty girl, but she one of them BBL drinks I'm talking about. Like it don't match. Like your ass big as shit, but like you got kind of like skinny. She slim thick, you know what I'm saying? But like not thick to where you get the surgery done and it looks natural, right? But at that time, niggas was going for that look. They like the light skin, slim with the big titties and the fat ass, right? That's that porn star shit. Like that's what niggas was going for at the time. So this bitch, I don't know how I don't know if he met her at stadium. I don't know where the fuck he met the bitch at. So this nigga was staying at a Gaylord hotel. Now the Gaylord is by the National Harbor, right? It's not DC, it's really Maryland, but it's right by the bridge, right? So you got DC is right there, but it's that where the National Harbor is in Maryland, right? And it's right by the Woodrow Wilson Bridge. So once you cross that bridge, you're no longer in Maryland, you're in Virginia. So it's really right there at the corner, right? So you got DC, Maryland, Virginia, all right there. You can hit either, you know what I'm saying? So he was living in that motherfucker. Mind you, I told y'all he had 2 fucking houses. Paid for. But he living in the Gaylord. In a penthouse suite. For months. Then he ended up moving this bitch in there with him. You know she milking him. He a young nigga. He ain't never had no BBL booty stripper bitch. You know what I'm saying? This bitch done been on World Star. All the rappers done had her and shit. So he thinking he living a life. I'm fucking, so-and-so done fuck my bitch. And it's like, what? You know how these goofy these young boys is. You want to fuck a bitch because another nigga done fucked her. You weird. But anyway, he lost all that bread, y'all. And he was fucking with all these little stripper bitches, all these little BBL bitches. And they was helping him blow his money to the point where when he got down to nothing, I think he ended up selling both the houses. And he ended up buying a house, I think in Landover somewhere. And niggas was robbing him. He had to sell everything. I think he working at a warehouse or some shit now. But yeah, I it's just sad how like I don't know, man. That shit just I don't even want to talk about that shit no more. That whole situation had me hot because ain't no way. Ain't no way. But that's how I go. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go when you fuck with a hoe. You know? But it's a lot of them out here, y'all. Especially DC. I used to see BBLs all the fucking time. All the time. I'm talking about everybody had a BBL. And it's to the point now where it's like the shit's not even attractive no more. It never really was. It was just interesting, right? It was something new. It was something different. It was something just like, wow, what is that? You know what I'm saying? But now it's just like everybody got a fat ass. Everybody got a fat ass. You go down to Florida. I think that was Miami Airport. Oh my, everybody got a fat ass. The bitch that work at the fucking Carl's Jr.'s, the bitch that work at Wendy's got a fat ass. She got a BBL. Bitch, you flip burgers for a living. What the fuck do you have a BBL for? How did you even afford a BBL with this side? This should be, is mind-boggling, y'all. It makes no fucking sense to me. It makes no fucking sense to me. Tony, that's a big mistake, Tony. You talking about that story I just told my little young nigga? That's a big mistake. I wouldn't even want to bounce back from. Tony, 1.5, Tony, 1.5, my nigga. Man. I'm like, my whole thing was like, well, nigga, why you ain't just get like a financial advisor, a son? God damn, an accountant. They probably would have fucked him over too. It is what it is. Pitwise, salute. It is what it is, man. Sad situation, but luckily enough for him, he made it out of it, right? He can actually tell it. He lived to tell his story. You know what I'm saying? Cause I done heard some stories about Bambi. I done heard some stories about that bitch. And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell y'all a quick little side story about that bitch. So this after the situation with him, or around the time what's going on, right? Because I think he wasn't out, he hadn't burned through all his money yet, but I had knew about this. I had seen him, right? I had seen other people from around the way, got on motherfuckers' ass, and I had figured out what was really going on and shit. So I seen the bitch. I'm with my girl at the time. I think she was moving, and we was going to get the U-Haul, and it was like a little sex shop, little freak stores up the street, right over there off St. Barnabas Road. If you know, you know. And St. Barnabas and Silver Hill Road, and her little freak ass, I want to go ahead, and I'm like, well, bitch, what the fuck? You need to get this U-Haul. You got to move all this shit. So I wanted to get something. She wanted to get out the freak shop and shit, right? And I forgot what the fuck she wanted to get, but I think it was I don't know. But anyway, so I go with it to a little freak store and shit. So I'm like, bitch, you need to hurry the fuck up. Like, I don't like being these weird ass. They be weird motherfuckers. You know them sex shop, little sex stores and shit. So she, all right. So I'm standing, I'm waiting on her and shit. So I'm talking to the dude or whatever at the counter. This bitch walk in. So I ain't pay attention until after she walked in. I didn't look, right? So I had my back like to the door. So she walks in, she walks past me. So as I'm talking to the dude, I see his eye, he looking at the BBL, right? So I look like to see what he looking at and shit. I'm like, I know that ass. Like from the back, you know what I'm saying? If you an ass man, you know that. You can look at a woman's ass and tell. It's just certain asses, you like, I know that ass, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, especially if you from my generation, like Cherokee, for instance. I don't care what the fuck she got on or don't got on. If I see that D ass tattoo, or I just see the shape of that ass and some pants, I know that ass. Oh, that's Cherokee. Like, damn, nigga, how the fuck you did? Nigga, for one, I used to sell DVDs, right? And I just didn't sell regular movies in the theaters, right? I had them butt nakeds too. And I sold more butt nakeds than anything else, right? So, yeah. Booty talk 1 through 100. I had all that shit. You hear me? Getting it. But anyway, so she walked through and shit. So I'm like, I know that ass. So I play it smooth, like I'm, you know what I'm saying, going to tell my girl to come. I'm like, man, come on, you taking all day. Ooh. I think I got what I was looking for. I found it. So then the bitch, she look up, right? So when she look up, the bitch eyes get big as shit. So I'm like, oh, this bitch recognized me. Eyes got big as fuck, like oh shit, like a deer in the headlights and shit. Cause I done heard stories about this bitch too. She a little setup chick too and shit, right? I done heard this bitch, people, and that's the thing, y'all. These females are dumb. They don't realize that niggas talk, right? The streets talk. So it's no way you gonna be out here setting niggas up and getting niggas knocked off and doing this and doing that. And motherfuckers don't know about you, ain't gonna hear about you, right? So if niggas start moving funny, or they don't really, you know what I'm saying, fuck with you like that, or really, you know what I'm saying, let you in their circle, or really want you around, and they ain't trying to take you home, or, you know, they ain't trying to leave the club with you, or they ain't trying to be seen with you, bitch, because they know. They done got the word. They know what type of time you on. They ain't gonna fuck with you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So she one of them type bitches, right? So the bitch seen me, she eyes got all big and shit. She looking all crazy and shit. So I just laugh. Because I'm like, bitch, I should get on your ass right here in the fucking store. But never time, never place. With my girl, we got shit to do. I got to help her move. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you slide, bitch. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, get on your ass in the fucking sex store. But anyway, that was the confirmation right there. That's all I needed to see. That's all I needed to see. So I'm like, bitch, you know you wrong there. Fuck you looking at me all crazy for? Bambi 202, y'all. And I'm pretty sure every last one of y'all have seen this bitch before, even in a music video or World Star. Oh, did Drake ever fuck with that bitch? No. I don't think Drake might have fucked with her and shit. I'm just trying to think of like the rappers and shit that she used to fuck with. I know Trail before he fell off, he used to fuck with her. I think he got her pregnant. I think she had his baby. But anyway, yeah, little hood joint, man. Little BBL queens and shit, man. But this shit, it's in my opinion, y'all. At the end of the day, I think that it's reached its climax. I think it reached its climax because at this point, in my opinion, at this point, right, it's really not worth it. Because at the end of the day, us as men, we're the consumers, right? So if we don't buy it, it don't sell, right? So you can go get your BBL, you can go get the biggest, fattest ass in the fucking world. I'm talking about 600-pound life booty. You know what I'm saying? And if niggas don't want that shit, then you went through all that for nothing. Because really, what are you saying when you do that? First of all, you let me know that you dumb as fuck. And then for two, you let me know you hate yourself, you don't love yourself. And then for three, that's all you got to fucking offer. It's your body. Because that's what you present. Like Mad Doctor said, you got these youngins running around here with their ass out. Why? Because they're all whores. Or trying to pretend to be a whore, right? Because they think it's popular, it's trending. That's what's cool. Then when they get treated like a fucking whore, then all of a sudden now the man is a bad guy and all guys are creeps. And bitch, you're walking around looking like you're available for service. What the fuck are you talking about? You have a whore's uniform on. You have a whore's uniform. That's like saying the motherfucker that did your BBL, right? Didn't he have a white coat on with his name on the like, come on now. You look the part, you got to play the fucking part. Don't your doctor, your BBL doctor, didn't he look like a fucking doctor? Didn't the nurses look like nurses? So bitch, you look like a hoe. So everybody's gonna assume you're a fucking hoe. So when you get hoe treatment, it shouldn't be shocking to you. It should not be appalling to you when you get treated like a hoe, when that's how you present yourself. And every bitch with a BBL, in my opinion, is a fucking hoe. It was so crazy, y'all. I had a job. This is when I used to work for Spectrum in North Carolina. Right? I think I was in, no, I went in Raleigh. What was that? Wake Forest. The rich part, like most of Wake Forest wealthy people, but like the bougie part of Wake Forest, right? And big ass house, big beautiful neighborhood, big ass house. I'm talking about the house, the driveway wrap around. Like you pull up, right? You pull in, and it comes around the front of the house. They got the big water fountain in the front, and you got like the open area right there, and it swings all the way around, come back out to the street. This lady, old white lady, this motherfucker had to be like in her 50s, 60s, right? I'm like, I know damn well this lady ain't get no fucking BBL. This lady body looked like her skin and face and everything look old, but like her body was banging. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like titties perky, ass fat as fuck. Like I'm talking about big donkey ass, and that joint jiggling is loose. I'm like, oh, I don't know who her surgeon was, but he knew what the fuck he was doing. But my whole thing is like, bitch, you look weird because it throws you off, like your mental as a man. When you see an older woman, you expect some droopage. You expect some shit to be hanging, and it can still look good, or you know what I'm saying, still look presentable. But it's like you expect some aging, some withering going on there, right? Little yeah, you know what I'm saying, little expiration. You know what I'm saying? But it's like everything's still new car smell, and you know what I'm saying, everything's still it's like it's throwing me off. How you still got the new car smell, and this is a 19, you know what I'm saying, a 1994, but it still got the new car smell. It's throwing me the fuck off. But anyway, this BBL shit, in my opinion, I think it's over. I think it's reached its climax. And I don't think it's just reaching its climax. I think it's been reached its climax. It had its run. It took a lot of lives. You know, it destroyed a lot of lives. It changed a lot of lives. But at the end of the day, as men, if we don't subscribe to it, right, if we don't engage with it, then it stops. It stops. Because if you getting that ass, you going through all that to get that ass, and no man pays you any attention, no man is trying to spend no money on you, then that means it was all for nothing. And then that means women will stop doing it. So this is what I mean when I say at the end of the day, it's on us. This is why I say stop simping. You see a bitch with a fat ass BBL booty, don't even look at that shit. Ignore that bitch. This is how we stop this shit. Cause it's like like I said, it's all fun and games until your fucking daughter trying to get a goddamn BBL. You know what I'm saying? And sneak off and do some dumb shit and end up losing her fucking life. Now something need to be done. Now this needs to be stopped. Nah. I'd be goddamn, I'm disowning my child. I wish the fuck she would try to go get a goddamn BBL. Fuck that shit. That motherfucker talking about me. Oh, you see Mr. CEO daughter? That thing danging, ain't it? Yeah, I think she got her ass done. Yeah, she had to. That motherfucker big as hell. Hell nah. Oh, but when they came out, y'all, with that video, talking about them joints stink. Said the BBL stink. They got a smell. I'm like, what? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I seen a couple bitches. I honestly don't know how they wipe their ass. Like, I've seen something like they'll have these little T-Rex arms, right? Especially like the little short petite joints. Like I seen this one joint. I'm like, bitch, you put a 6'8" bitch's butt on your back. Like you look dumb as like she couldn't have been no more than like 5'2", 5'1", 5'2", look like a little dwarf, right? And she had all this fucking ass, y'all. Like you ever seen a bitch so fucking like the joint's so big they can't even walk. Like when they walk in, it's like if you see them from the front, right? You see their legs moving and shit. But then if you see them walk from the back, it's like they getting further away from you, but it's like they butt not moving. It's like it just stay there. It's like you see their little legs moving. It's like a cartoon and shit. Their little legs be moving, but their ass just stay the same and shit. Shit is weird. Shit is weird. But in my opinion, I don't like it. I mean, it just depends. I done hit a couple BBLs, you know, but it's like one was just like I ain't really fuck with it because the shit was weird. It was just hard and I ain't like it. It's like your ass too stiff, bitch. Like this shit don't. I'm good. Then another one, she was from Atlanta. I think if you already had, because her shit was like, you really couldn't tell. You know what I'm saying? I knew it because I could see the scar that you could see where they stuck the needle in up under, you know, her butt cheek and then on her waist. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what to look for, right? Because especially if they light skin or they light, you know what I'm saying, complexion is light, you can pretty much see, you know, the surgery scars. You can see where they went in and sucked the fat out for the lipo. You can see like where they, you know what I'm saying, put the needle in and all that shit. So I know what to look for, right? So, but this broad, like she had ass already. Like she was thick already. So basically, you know what I'm saying, she just wanted the lipo for real. She didn't really need the ass shots or, you know, the injections or whatever. But she got it anyway. So she got the lipo and the injection. So that joint was super fat. Like super fat. That shit was like hitting a fucking old school caddy from the back. Like that shit was crazy. Like I was like, what the fuck is going on here? It's just too much motion in the ocean. It's just ass everywhere. Just a butt fade. It was a butt fade. But yeah, man. About to wrap this thing up. But yeah, man, I just wanted to touch on that, man. It's just that's a topic that I've been wanting to do for a while, like, cause this shit is crazy. Like it's gotten excuse me, it's gotten to the point, y'all, where it's like, but that's what we do with everything. If we be honest, like male or female, we go above and beyond. We overdo every fucking thing. We can't be modest with nothing. We gotta overeat. We gotta over smoke, over drink, over fuck. Everything we do, we just gotta do to the max, right? And the BBLs ain't no different. They ain't no different. It's to the point that it's like, come on, young. Come on, young. This shit is retarded. But that's what I'm saying, Tony. Like I'm an ass man, right? So I would consider myself more of an assologist, right? Because I've been studying ass since a child, right? So like you got different shapes, you got different types of fat asses, right? You got just the fat ass where it's just like it's just big, like it ain't really round and plump, like it's just like a big block brick ass, like, you know, a grandma booty. Like it was fat and plump when she was younger, but now it done dropped. It done got wider. You know what I'm saying? It's just you just got a big ass. It ain't like, you know what I mean? It ain't really much to look at, but it's big. You know, she take her drawers off, bend that thing over. It's like, yeah, I could deal with that, but it's not like that aesthetically pleasing. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the joints where it's like just perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's just bubbled out. It's fat. It's round. It's hips. It's just proportionate. You know, the donkey booties. You know, just the perfect round. Just the ass. It jiggle. It ain't too soft. It ain't too firm. It's just the perfect little butt. Right? It's fat. Yeah. You slap it. It hit your back. You know what I'm saying? Them joints. And then you got the big fat donkey. That's some African bitches. Like, I'm scared of them motherfuckers. I ain't got no problem admitting that shit. I am terrified. My cousin, he went over there. He ain't been the same, right? He got twin girls, put it that way. Some chick he met over there, I think in Sierra Leone. I think we was in Sierra Leone. Bad, fat as a motherfucker. Got her ass pregnant the same week. I said, yeah, I'm staying my black ass the fuck away from Africa. Because I know me. I just told you I'm an assologist. That's the motherland of ass. There's not a continent on this planet that got more ass than Africa. They got villages of just ass. Like everybody look is ass. They got them. What's the tribe of women? The young women. They were all virgins and they go around and they do their little dance and they little man. Them motherfuckers. I'm telling y'all, I stay away from Africa, bro. I stay away. It's like if you know your kryptonite, why would you? You know what I'm saying? Superman don't. Let me go find some kryptonite. No, like he stayed the fuck away from that shit. I stay the fuck away from Africa because I already know. Now, excuse me, sir. Let me tell you something. I know the fuck you can't, man. You get your big booty ass fuck away from me. Just look at it. Just look at it. No, I don't want to look at it. Get the fuck away from me. Hell nah. You talking about a thunderclap, boy. That's how they tell you that. That's how they let they man know that the food ready. They be in the kitchen cooking that jollof rice. They just jump up there, flop, flop, flop. That shit echo all the way through the village and shit. They could be all the way up in the bushes and chopping trees and shit. Hear that flop, flop. And every flop, flop is different. Because all the women do it, but every man know his wife's flop, flop. It's like every man know his own wife's ass thunderclaps. When they hear it's time to eat, you just hear a whole bunch of ass clapping and shit all throughout the village and shit. And the men just come back. They come out the fields and shit. They go home and they go eat. It's okay. We will finish the work tomorrow. We must go home and eat. Our food is ready. I must go eat. My wife, I must go now. My wife is calling me. Like, wait. Shh. I cannot hear. Hear that? Flop. Oh, yes. That is my wife. I must go, fellas. My wife is calling me. my food is ready. She make me jollof rice and fufu. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm good with that. I know what that's about. Nah, buddy, I told you I grew up, man, hey, DC, it was a lot of Ethiopians, a lot of Jamaicans, a lot of Ethiopians. It was a lot of foreigners just in general, but like the Ethiopian bitches be bad, fat as a motherfucker. I'm talking about like memories. But yeah, man, let me get up off of here. Gonna handle some business real quick. Yeah, Tony, I actually put my son onto it. What was that, day for yesterday? I think it was day for yesterday. I put him onto it. Because I got hip to it, I think, on TikTok. But I think he got an account on YouTube as well. But yeah, y'all go check him out, man. I think it's called, is it Gridlock or Gridlock? I think it is Gridlock. It's like a black anime series. I don't think it's a series. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, Tony, but I don't think it's a series yet. But I think he's trying to make, like, he has, I don't know if they're in sequence. I don't know if he's just putting out episodes or putting out videos, or it's like, you know what I mean? He's actually trying to make like a catalog or like a series or a season worth of content or whatever. But it's like anime AI content. I fuck with it. Like it's kind of like a modern day anime Boondocks, if you will. It's just in my opinion. I don't know what you think, Tony, but that's how I look at it. That's what it kind of remind me of. Like it do give me that Boondocks, because it's, if you really think about the message, right, or the storyline, you know what I'm saying? It reminds me of the Boondocks. Okay, thank you. Instagram. I thought it was TikTok. Instagram. Yeah, so Instagram. I think Instagram and YouTube. He might have a TikTok too. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't watch all of them, Tony. I started. I think I got through. It was like 2 or 3 of them, and he ain't been coming up on my feed like that. I ain't seen, like, maybe he ain't posting nothing new. I don't know, but yeah, I fuck with it though. I fuck with it. And it's getting, I can tell his animations are getting better, right? His videos are getting better. So he's that means his prompting and his knowledge of AI is getting better, which is in turn is making his content better. So I think eventually what's gonna happen, y'all, Hollywood is done, right? So I've seen a lot of AI, like if y'all just go on YouTube and just Google like AI movies or AI whatever, any type of AI content, it's come a long way. Like it's regular Joe Schmoes making movies, whole movies, right? AI move with AI, like, and they look good. Like it's not like the glitchy, you know what I'm saying? Like AI's come a long way. So I think that's something that we really need to start like investing in and looking towards, because it's like we can tell our own story now, right? I've seen a lot of AIs where it's like documentaries, like on Black history, right? The Moorish Empire, Mansa Musa, like all these different characters and different people throughout history that we've studied and learned about, or that we know about, but we've never seen a movie on. We've never seen, you know, proper depictions of, you know, how they look, their life story. You know what I'm saying? So we can change the narrative, especially for the babies, for the children. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the content that we grew up on was bullshit. It was lies, right? And we've been programmed, so it's in our head. We fight it. We try to go against it. You know, it's like, oh, I know that ain't true. Or that was a lie. This was bullshit. Yeah, but it's still ingrained in you. It's still in your foundation, right? But I ain't gonna go too deep in that shit. But nah, I fuck with it, Tony. I fuck with it. But I like his topics too. Like, I noticed he be current. Like, if you keep up, I think he was just putting them out when I was getting hip to him. So it was like, it was still fresh. Like, the subject matter of the video was still fresh. It's like it's shit that's currently going on. So it's basically like how the content creators are, like, people do skits and shit like that, but it's like in anime form. Because I think you brought that up, because didn't he do a BBL? I think he did a BBL one. I think it was an episode about BBLs or bitches that get BBLs or some shit like that. But yeah, go check them out. I fuck with it. And that's something that we got to start doing. We got to start supporting each other, you know, especially on the come up. Don't wait the motherfuckers get famous or get on and then want to, oh yeah, I fuck with, nah, then you got to fuck with motherfucker from jump. If you like it, you know, if you like it, share it. You know what I'm saying? Comment on it. Like, we gotta stop. I be noticing that shit. Motherfucker be watching your content and shit, and excuse me, it's weird. That's what I thought, Tom. I thought he had one on the BBA. I'm gonna go check that shit. Damn, Tom, I wish I'd have known that, because I'd have probably used that video instead of the one I played earlier. Oh shit. But yeah, man, y'all be safe, man. Enjoy your day. Leave these BBL bitches alone, man. These bitches worthless. I want to see what these asses gonna look like about 10 years, 5-10 years. We're gonna have a lot of soggy booty, big booty, old bitches running around this motherfucker. It's gonna be horrible. Could you imagine? Think about the grandmothers we had, y'all. They actually look like grandmas. These bitches ain't gonna look like no fucking grandma. These bitches gonna look young forever. They're gonna be old as shit. They're gonna look old and young at the same time. Imagine going, I can't imagine that shit. Going over somebody's grandma's house and grandma got a BBL, stomach flat, titties perky, ass fat, but she old and soggy as fuck. Like, the future ain't looking good for y'all, man. I'm just being honest. It's looking real weird. But y'all be safe, man. Probably go live a little later on Men at Work. I forgot what the topic was. But yeah, man, y'all be safe, man. Yep, old and single. Still getting right through. Y'all be safe, man. Enjoy your day. And watch out for the hook, man, as I always say, man, because they throwing them. Yeah, I'm out. Fuck them BBLs. Peace. Fuck them BBLs, man.
Oh, you thought I was a simp, huh? Bitch. Found out a nigga been a pimp, huh? Bitch. Oh, you late this month on rent,